What's up, everybody? It's your boy Jay, aka Pumpkinhead, coming at you. It's been a while since I posted a video on here. I've been taking a lot of video. I've been taking a lot of video of a local area, doing cleanup, stuff like that. It's been kind of nasty and rainy for the past week, and my job only permits so much travel throughout the week, so I had to come back into town, plug into my bro's place. All right. Come in here and plug into his place, get my batteries charged up. I have to work tonight and tomorrow. I take those off because the glare of them on the camera is it's something else. But so I have to work tonight. I have to work tomorrow night, and then I'm free. Unless he has something else for me, I'm free for another 4 days or so. They've got me on very minimal work right now. I need minimal work just because my health issues and trying to get them under control. Many of you who know realize just how much weight that I've been losing in the face. Life change and motivation and intermittent fasting, it's what I've been doing. But I do eat healthy enough. I take my medications. I eat my rice and fruits and things of that sort. But lately, I don't know, I've been kind of pigging out. Went and had a decent time with a couple of people the other day, doing a little in-town camp out type situation, which was pretty cool. We just went and chilled at the river just here in town underneath the River Road Bridge, and it's just a little open stretch river, lots of gravel and things like that. I didn't film down there. Well, I did film down there, a lot of it, but I haven't been able to edit it and stuff yet. And to be honest with you guys, mainly since I've only been doing this lifestyle for just a little bit now, I'm still in decompress mode. So, I mean, I have the drive and the motivation to get out there and take these videos, but when I get back from doing these trips, I'm still kind of decompressing, like many will do when they enter into the truck life world and van life world and go down to a smaller existence and living. It takes you a while, really takes you a while to decompress. And I would hear people talk about that, but then I was like, well, I just sometimes you gotta roll with the punches. So I've been doing that. Been rolling with the punches. Been just basically trying to unwind and relax and take some good video for you guys. I have a friend coming over who's going to help me learn how to edit and all that stuff. She's got a double bachelor's in marketing and all this other stuff. So she's actually going to show me how to edit on my little... This is what I have. Okay. This is my RCA, I think it's a 12-inch tablet type situation, and let me put these on so I can actually freaking read. A lot of you older folk out there understand what the hell I'm going through with that. So I purchased this on Craigslist for, I think it was like 40 bucks. It was brand new. It was still in the wrapping and original box and everything. And it was right after Christmas, so it was probably a Christmas present that somebody just wanted to off, but I didn't care. So it's an RCA. I don't even know what model this is, but it's pretty cool. So I'll show this to you. You guys have seen these before, and it's just a flip notebook with a detachable, right? Detachable keyboard. It just magnetizes itself back together, and you got your keyboard back. Pretty simple, pretty easy function. It's got a little flip out spot right here on the back. I hold it the right way. On the back that flips out, so you can actually prop it up and use it like a laptop, which is kind of cool. I haven't really done much of this computer stuff throughout the years. I mean, I'm pretty smartphone intelligent, and I can obviously put videos on YouTube and stuff like that, but as far as like editing videos, doing anything of that kind of sort, I have no experience. So, oops, I just threw it on the pillow. I got you guys propped up on the pillow right now so you can see me when I'm talking to you. Anyway, So I picked that up. The GoPro I got was the GoPro Hero 7 White. It's supposed to be waterproof or water resistant and all that kind of stuff. So hopefully I'm going to be getting guys some pretty cool shots of like around water and underwater, and maybe I just learned how to zoom on the thing. So bear with me here, guys. I'm working on it. And I'm still working on fighting that bronchitis, but it's almost gone. I only cough up some stuff here and there. So if you're local around the Oregon area and over here on the West Coast and stuff like that, it does get rather rainy here from time to time, and which is fine. I actually, being that I'm helping my brother out by staying here at his place and giving him a little bit of money a month and stuff like that due to his situation, um, that allows me to be able to plug in, take showers, keep food here, and put food in the house and all that kind of stuff while I'm here, which is cool. Everybody, I think it really comes down to it is I just watched a gentleman that I've been watching for a very long time, so almost day one, and that's Van City Van Life, Mr. Chrome Valdez, and Cruz the Bulldog. Um, I've been watching him since he owned his dog Disco, and Disco had passed, and I've been through it all with him. And at that time, I was going through it because my boy had passed, and I'm still having a rough time with that, guys. I've been debating whether or not I'm going to get an animal again. I don't know what I should get. Cat, dog. I don't know. I don't really want to smell its shit in the truck. So it'll give me a reason to get out of the truck more and take it to the restroom and do things like that. But current weight, I was at 264, I believe it was, and now I'm down to 250. So I dropped another 5 pounds. Basically what I've been doing is eating intermediate fasting. I'm even noticing, like, I'm looking right now and I can see the sunken cheeks and stuff. Like, I was a fatty, always been kind of a big guy all my life. But with the intermediate fasting and choosing this lifestyle, it's really just coming kind of easy. I've been getting out a crap ton more. I've been walking around a lot more. I've been doing some fishing, picking up the garbage, just taking walks around the parks, enjoying nature and the beauty of places, going up into the mountains and breaking firewood and walking the creek lines and picking up trash out there when I see it. All that stuff is good exercise to get out and do. You don't have to be completely physically fit to do this stuff. I'm going to be repeating myself in these videos until I get it figured out, okay? I'm 40 years old. A little bit of background on me is I grew up in a small town called Greenville, California. Literally in the northern Sierra Mountains by Quincy, Susanville, all those areas. And if you guys are familiar with the area, it's quite beautiful up there. It's where found my love for the mountain ranges and the crystal clear creeks and streams and all, just beautiful country, to say the least. So when I moved into the big city of Sacramento at a younger age for work and all that kind of stuff, needless to say, I moved into the vulnerable part of the city and had to grow up in a younger life. Not younger life, I'm sorry. I really need to smoke and I haven't yet. So bear with me, that might be in this video. So at an early adolescence stage in life, late teens, and you move into the big city, you got to learn to adapt or it's going to eat you up. And I did. I'm an adapter. I'm a survivor, grew up surviving. One of the reasons why I'm so comfortable in this lifestyle is the simple fact that when my mother and father divorced, I moved with my mother, and my grandfather, her dad, had given her a Ford Econoline 350 van, like an 89 or something like that. And let me tell you, we lived in that van on the riverbanks, at the forebays and after bays, at the lakes, all around the Butte County areas up there in Quincy and through the Feather River Canyon and even down into the valleys. But we stayed in this van. It was me, her, my brother, and whatever boyfriend that she chose for the week. And we lived like this for years. We lived off dry bologna sandwiches and 6 packs of Pepsi. That's really all it was about for food. A lot of it had to do with just growing up around the lakes and streams. And, I could sit here and wish you that it was a beautiful life growing up, but in all honesty, my childhood, it was shit. And anybody who knows me will tell you that, growing up in that kind of lifestyle, and if they've grown up, and let's say you've grown up in it too, you already realize that being a survivor is just embedded in you at that point. We used to wait until midnight when the local Burger King there in Orville, California, would shut its doors for the night and cook up the rest of their food, and they would throw it out put it in a bag and put it in the dumpster in the back. I'm afraid to admit that I've ate that food. I'm not ashamed of it. I was young and I was starving. When your family is caught up in drugs, bikers, men, women, and you grow up around that element in life, you learn to be adaptive, street smart, comfortable in many situations. That's a little bit of background on me. So kind of growing up a little bit in a van really helped me adapt to this, which is fine. Not too many people have that in their lives to be able to adapt to this lifestyle. But for me, it works. Not married, no kids. And these long pauses right here is what I'm going to have to learn to edit out. Because my mind works way faster than I can talk sometimes, and I'll get ahead of myself. I don't know if you guys have that problem, if that's ADD or whatever it is, but whole life problem. So anyway, growing up in a not so majestic life really learns you to adapt to these situations. So growing up cooking over fires and trying to find food where you can and things like that. Granted, I'm not doing that now. I have a job. I can provide food for myself and a little bit of helping out here where I'm staying at temporarily. And this is just a home base type situation, right? I come here when the days are shit and I'm cold and I really need a shower, and all the gyms are closed. Otherwise, I would be going to the gym for the showers and I wouldn't have to be stagnant. But I'm not really stagnant here. I get to go up into the mountainsides here and to the coast. I haven't been to the coast yet since I started doing the videoing and putting it on YouTube here, but this is what I got. It's the GoPro Hero 7 white, even though the case is gray. I don't know why they call it a white. I don't really study about these things and all that. And I mean, I could. I'm a smart guy. I can figure this stuff out as I go, or I can read the manual on it and be just fine doing it that way. Maybe I should read the manual before I screw something up. Anyway, so I just wanted to give you guys a little video today. We're at about 13 minutes now. I'm trying to keep them around 20 minutes, 15, 20 minutes, so that way you guys can get a good video out of this. The only reason I post like the 2 or 3 minute videos and stuff like that is because I don't know how to edit, and I just put them on there so my channel doesn't go stagnant. And it's beautiful scenery. Who wouldn't want to see that, right? So if you guys have been paying attention to the videos, you'll see that there's some smaller, shorter video clips on there and stuff, but it's still all very pretty. This is basically turned out to be kind of like a vlog for myself, and I know a lot of people start out YouTube as just a vlog because you have to build a library. You have to get videos and a library on your channel on YouTube in order for it to really start to take off and get subscribers. I just had one of the ladies here in Eugene, local Eugene area, and if you guys haven't heard her story, go check out her channel. She's over there at My Basic Journey right here on YouTube, and her name's Chantel, and she's a sweetheart. I haven't met her in person yet, but she's basically going through the same struggles in life like a lot of people do, but she's working and she's staying in her minivan and she has a decent life. I think she's really enjoying herself with this. I plan to maybe get together with her pretty soon and collaborate some stuff and talk videos. So she's far better editing than I can be right now. So if you guys want to, go check out her channel. Let her know Pumpkinhead Ross sent you and drop by. And that'll give me a little kudos in the long run. And hey, while I'm at it, if you haven't Please like, share, and definitely subscribe to my channel. It helps me out. And basically, the reason why I keep pushing this is because eventually, when the channel starts to get larger and I'm able to become monetized off my channel, I plan to go to a whole lot more places. That's another reason why it's really hard for me to go to a lot of further out places right now, because my job is basically working me minimal, and I'm paying a lot of my money to help my brother here at this house. So eventually that's going to be stopping soon, and I'm going to be going on more adventures. So I will be able to film more, and now that I have a decent camera, a little action camera, instead of just my cheap old POS phone here, um, you guys will be able to see a lot more in detail. And this little thing is pretty cool. It's like 4K, and I know that really doesn't matter unless you got like a big screen TV or a bigger monitor on your computer or something like that. But it's 4K, it's water resistant or waterproof, and it's small, lightweight, and I can literally just clip it on the bill of my hat if I turn my hat around. I don't do the chest pieces. I've got claustrophobia issues quite a bit, so I can't really feel like I'm tight like that, or I'll flip out, and it stems back from my career as a repossession agent. Somebody runs up from behind you and grabs you from behind. You freak out, and you're doing what you need to do, but you get it. Anyway, so enough of that rambling. I plan on growing this channel to where it becomes self-sustainable, just like I'm trying to create my life to be self-sustainable. And I'm halfway there. I'm actually more than halfway there. So I'm full-time in my truck at this point, but I'm not full-time in boondocking yet. I wish I could, but unfortunately I have to come into town and work for a couple of days a week just to have some money to get back out of town and film this stuff. So the minute this becomes a little bit more monetized and I can afford to slack more off on work and stuff like that and go out here and just try to get this channel out to you guys, it'll be something. I don't plan on quitting my job, and I really do plan on having at least a part-time job or something, even the whole time I'm doing this YouTube thing. But I kind of want it to be seasonal part-time work, the off season where I could just basically chill out and do some filming around my local area, and then on the good spring, fall, and summer months, I could do a lot more filming on the outside and cleanups. And I plan on hopefully collaborating with some people and doing some roadside cleanup. And I mean, they already have people to do roadside, so I shouldn't even say roadside. I should say camp out cleanups. Okay, I want to eventually in the future put together little boondocking campouts, and maybe a small cleanup party. I mean, even if it's just around our campsite, clean up our campsite a bit, make this place a little bit better than we found it. And I hope you guys can stick around with me through this and maybe pass it along, share the videos, show people that we can make a difference out here. I don't think, well, I believe that we can make a huge difference. Do I think that me by myself is going to be able to make a huge difference? No. I'm not going to be able to make a huge difference by myself, but I can make a difference. And I mean, the other day I've got on video, I found a shoe and all sorts of stuff down by the riverbank, and you find trash everywhere. So if you can, pick it up, toss it in a trash can. They're literally feet from you if you're at one of these places. And it just keeps it out of our oceans. It keeps it out of our mountains. It keeps it out of where we don't like to see our own personal refuse. And if you were to do that and maybe share a video, even to me, put a comment down and say, hey, I picked up a empty toilet paper roll today and tossed it in a trash can that was literally 2 feet from it. If you guys want to do that, please, I welcome it. I really love hearing stories about how people are out there trying to help with little things, small impacts like that. And just the gentleman that I was talking to down by the riverbank when I was down there doing a cleanup and stuff, they're homeless and they're sick and tired of seeing all the trash. And they said anything that we see, we throw away. One of those gentlemen, when I showed up, he'd actually already went through and picked up the whole riverbank where I was. So I was like, there's not really much stuff here to pick up, but I found a shoe. And I threw it away. I threw it away on film. Because I do realize that you guys need to see more of a presence of the actual cleanup and stuff like that instead of just saying, hey, you know, found this bag full of crap, throwing it away. So that's what I'm going to focus on a lot of my filming, is you guys actually seeing the cleanup. But eventually I'm going to get probably a cool walking stick with a metal stabby thing at the bottom of it, so I can just poke at stuff and put it in a bag and wear my GoPro on top of my hat, and maybe just even for an hour a day. I might even just contribute my time as an hour a day to go out there and just pick up some trash. Why not? What else am I doing? I work 2 to 3 days a week. I have nothing but time on my hands now. But filming takes up a lot of that, and I'm pretty sure editing is going to take up a lot of that time too. So for future reference, please bear with me. So that's a little bit of goings on and what's happening in my world. I do have a bunch of stuff on here already that I need to figure out to get edited, and I've been watching some editing videos on YouTube platform and trying to learn how to do it myself. But I'm a doer, I'm a good study, but I also learn things as I go, and I've been like that my entire life. So if you guys are too, just learn as you go, like I do, right? What do you got to lose? Really? You got nothing but knowledge to gain. So if you like my videos and you enjoy just sitting here and talking with me in a video like this occasionally, because you might see more of these. The reason for that is days like today. You can see. Gloomy, nasty, but I just got back into town, like I said earlier, and so I'm plugging in my batteries, letting them charge up, and on days where I can stay gone and boondock and stuff like that, I have a little generator and a solar panel that I could deploy to charge these up. But my bro here needs help, and that's what it's about. It's about helping your fellow brothers and humanity, and that's why I'm here. And I hope to see more of you guys, because this is really fun for me. I enjoy doing it. It's probably one of the first things that I've enjoyed doing, besides being out in nature and stuff, that I could see myself not necessarily getting used to doing, but actually kind of finding a little bit of enjoyment out of doing it. Maybe editing videos might seem enjoyable for me after a time. Who knows? Anyway, that's it. I'm your boy Jay, aka Pumpkinhead, and today has been a rainy day vlog for you. And as mentioned before, subscribe to the channel. Help me out. Because if we do that, then even I can get out there and do more for this world and, you know, enjoy it. And hopefully I see some of you guys out here. And this is going to be posting real soon. Thanks for hanging out with me, guys. Thanks for hanging out with me on Pumpkinhead Raw. And I'm on Facebook. I don't have an Instagram. I don't have any of that stuff. That's too many platforms to be doing while I'm out here trying to enjoy stuff. A lot of people have more success with that. Me, I just stick to a couple platforms and do my thing. But I'll see you on the next go around. Hopefully it'll be some of this edited material. And I can't wait for you guys to see some of the beauty up here. If you're not familiar with Oregon or the Oregon area, it's really gorgeous. I love it. So, been nice chatting with you, and enjoy the rest of the week that we got here full of rain. See ya.